Hi everyone, Pastor Joe. Thanks for giving me a minute. The prophet Micah, chapter 6, verse 8 says, "What does the Lord require of you? To act justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God." A great passage to memorize. To act justly, to love mercy, to walk humbly with your God. To love it when God is gracious to other people, to be willing to be just and help and stand in the gap for those who are in need with whatever possible way we can. And then to humbly walk with God, to be reminded. And just so you know, it's why the Jewish people to this day wear the yarmulkes. You see it, some places you have to wear a hat, some places you take off a hat. Why do Jewish people wear that? It is to remind them that there's always a God above them. Now, that serves a lot of functions. It means that I have a God who's protecting me, a God who's shepherding me, but a God who's holding me accountable, a God that I am morally responsible to. It is a constant reminder that there is a God above me and He's in control of all things. So in the midst of this chaotic world, maybe you need to put on a hat, not out of religious obedience, but out of a reminder that we're under authority. What does the Lord require of me? To act justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with our God. Now, great services this weekend. The numbers are incredible online, but it's just not the same, man. I miss all of you. I miss the interaction with people, watching people caring for each other, and we'll get back. We'll be there. So just hang in there. God is doing great things. Keep praying for not just our church, but every church. If you're driving by a church or if you're online and you're listening to another church, pray for that church and pray for that pastor. That is such a powerful thing. Thank you for continuing to give. What I'm going to put down here at the bottom is all the options are online. There are Pastor Ben's preaching, Pastor Cord's preaching, Pastor Michael's teaching, Pastor David's teaching, Pastor Shane's teaching, my teaching. There's all kinds of stuff on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. I don't know. What am I talking about? There's stuff everywhere. But the schedule of live events is all here to support Tomoka and all of our ministries and missions. All that information is still here. So thank you for your faithfulness. So we're going to finish the Let's series by talking about Luke chapter 24, Let's Have the Fish. If you remember, that's where the story started. Jesus said, "Come and follow me and I'll make you fishers of men." He takes these fishermen from Galilee and turns them into these world-class evangelists and says, "You're going to be fishers of men." And then as the story's wrapping up and he's preparing to go to heaven and launch them out, he's sitting on the beach having fish and he invites them over. And let's have fish together. Let's follow Jesus. Never has there been a time in history for us to dig into the Word of God, to pray, to invite, to be more faithful in following Jesus than right now. I love being your pastor, and I'll see you as soon as I can.